Let's quickly select this tree and place the tree in front of a landscape background. So we will open the channels panel, and in case the channels panel is not already open, we can always go to window menu and open the channels panel. Right. So here in channels panel we have different channels: the red channel, the green channel and the blue channel. We will pick the darkest channel. So out of these three channels, the blue channel is the darkest channel, mainly because there is no blue color in the image. So the darkest channel is the blue channel, and the dark colors are highlighted by black, and the bright colors are highlighted by white. So here if you select the green channel, we can see a lot of white color on the tree because there is a lot of green on the tree. And if we select a red color, there is some amount of red color on the branches, but there is no red color in any other place. So the brightest channel is green and the darkest channel is blue. So let's finalize the blue channel here, but let's not spoil the original channel here. We will take the duplicate of this blue channel. So we will simply drag this blue channel and drop it over this create new channel icon. So here we got a blue copy. Now we will add some contrast using levels adjustment. We will simply hit Ctrl L in PC or Command L in Mac. So here we have opened the levels dialog, and we can just move these sliders. The right slider is the brightness slider. We will move it to the left, and the left slider is the shadow slider. We will move it to the right. So now we can see we have added some contrast. Now we will simply hold Ctrl in PC or Command in Mac and click on this blue copy channel thumbnail. So we can see we got a selection. We got a selection around the tree. Now we will just come back to the layers panel and we will just click on the mask icon at the bottom of this layers panel. So here we have just clicked the mask icon, but we want to inverse the mask. We'll simply use Ctrl I in PC or Command I in Mac. Right. So now we can see the tree looks fine, but there are some issues with the tree. So let us see what are the issues. Let's create a layer below this tree layer. So we will simply hold Ctrl in PC or Command in Mac and click on the create new layer icon at the bottom of this layer panel, and we will fill this empty layer with pure black color. We'll simply use Alt backspace in PC or Option backspace in Mac, and the foreground color has to be black. Right. So we can see some issues over here. So we can see there's a lot of white color over the tree, and also there are some thin white colors on the edges of this tree. So we can see here we need to get rid of these white lines, or we can call them fringes or halo. So we will get rid of these fringes now. So for that, what we are supposed to do is we'll simply select the fringes which are outside the boundary of this tree. The fringes are lying outside the boundary of the tree. So we need to first get a selection around the tree. For that we will hold Ctrl in PC or Command in Mac and click on this mask thumbnail for the tree. So we got a selection. We will shrink the selection or contract the selection. We will just go to select menu, and in select menu we have this option modify, and from modify we will select contract, and here we will contract the selection by 1 pixel. So what will happen is the selection will be pushed little bit inside the tree, and now we will inverse the selection. To inverse the selection, we will simply go to select menu, and here we have the option inverse. We'll just click on this inverse. Now the opposite area is selected, means the outside part of the tree is selected. That includes the fringes or the thin white lines. So now what we are supposed to do is, with this selection active, we will just apply an adjustment to the subject. Just we will click on this create new fill or adjustment icon at the bottom of this layers panel, and we will select color balance. We'll select color balance adjustment. Right. So from color balance adjustment, here we have the option tone. So the option currently active is midtones. Midtones are basically the colors or the tones that are not too dark or too bright. So we will just keep the midtones active, and we will increase the green percentage. We can see the edges of the tree, they are becoming green, and we can also select the shadows and increase the green amount, and we should also ensure that the green color is not affecting the background. So we have to clip this color balance adjustment. We need to confine this color balance adjustment to the tree itself. It should only affect the tree. So here we have the option, the adjustment affects all layers below, it will affect only the tree. Right. So we can see some green around the edges of this tree, and the next thing we are supposed to do is, we can also increase the green amount in the highlights. So we can see now the edges are green, but it doesn't look natural. So we'll do one more thing, that is, we will again get the selection for the tree. So we will just hold Control in PC or Command in Mac and click on this color balance mask thumbnail. So again we got the selection, again we got the outside areas of the tree selected. So now we will just select the hue and saturation adjustment, and we will also clip this hue saturation adjustment to this particular tree, because we are only working on the tree, we don't want the background to be affected. Just we have to click on this option, and now we will try to just increase the hue amount, increase or decrease the hue amount, so that we can see some natural effect. So we can see the boundaries, the boundary color is not too greenish, and we can also experiment with the lightness here. So if we reduce the lightness, now we can see some more naturality, and we can also try with the saturation. The saturation will actually reduce the color amount. Right, now it looks realistic. So now what we will do is, we will just delete this black color background, and now we can see we have perfectly selected the tree. So do subscribe, like and share.